2022 was rough. We came off a pretty good year in 21. Todd Gordon retired. Jonathan's coming in, new car. Had a lot of speed that year. Didn't win. Won the All-Star race, but that was it. And kind of went through a stretch of, man, I don't know if I got it anymore. Like I can't compete. Joey won the championship in 22.
We had a tough 3-race stretch there too, where
Yeah.
Homestead,
Vegas.
and
then came up short at
Homestead. It was like a freak thing at Homestead, downshift instead of upshift on the access road. Finished second at Martinsville.
So that was a rough little stretch from, 22 until we won the 600 in 23. I'm just like, man, can I do it? Like, I don't know if my teammates are winning. My teammate just won championship. I don't know if, I guess I can't do it. Like, I just don't know if I am good enough to be able to do it. And so that's why like the 600 win was emotional for me, because it was like, I tried to get better at, being more confident and stuff like that. And we can do this stuff. And I think you go through those lulls like that, and then you got, the outside world talking. I try not to let that affect me, but
it does
affect you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like trying to shift your mentality of like, don't pressure yourself so much, because now you got extra pressure of the already added pressure. So just keep believing in yourself and trust your guys and trust yourself, and hopefully it comes around. And fortunately, it did.
I remember sitting in Jefferson Hodges' office the end of 22, and I started the year with Cindric, won the 500, and then won the All-Star race with you, and we had a great year, and just being like, man, I just feel like we all suck. And he's like, look, what are you talking about? Because as awesome as it was to see your teammate win the championship, it's also like, you also sit there like, fuck, why can't we do that?
Yeah.
Like it's twofold.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And then you start working harder, right? You spend more time in the sim. You have more meetings just to talk about meetings, to check the box. And then you start grabbing the reins even harder.
Yeah.
And then most of the success is when you're letting it rip and you're light-handed, right?
Yeah. Overthinking to me is a bad thing. Like, it's good to go through your process and like be prepared, but like overthinking, I think, is a huge hurt. At least that's how I think about it. So like just trying to be more open to things of just like, well, because people like media will ask, like, if we have a new rules package, like, what do you think? What do you expect? I'm like, I don't know what to expect. So I'm not going to lose sleep over what I think it's going to be. I'm just going to see what it's like in practice, and we're going to go from there.
We hear, trust the process. I got to go through my process, right? It's almost like another word, like execution. Like, okay, what's executing look like, right? And now you have so many more tools. You have all the tools you could possibly want to be a cup driver, a cup winner now. You can look at SMT till your retinas burn out. You can be in the sim multiple hours a week, right? You can sit there and look at potential setups you want to go to the racetrack with. There's really no end to what you can really work at.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your process look like during the week?
Yeah, so we'll go, Monday's meetings, kind of close the notebook on the previous race, look ahead a little bit to the next weekend. Tuesdays are more of the upcoming stretch, and then Wednesdays are usually just, media things and stuff like that. Thursdays I try to have a day off. So really Mondays and Tuesdays is when me and Jonathan and my group kind of really close the book and look forward to the next weekend. And I'll do some sim. I'll do sim before road courses, just to kind of visually get back in that mindset. But like, as far as SMT goes, I don't wear that thing out. Like, I'll watch it during practice. Like, if I'm in group 2, I'll watch a couple guys in group 1. And then after I get done practicing, I'll watch it and watch a little qualifying stuff. But I have never been successful at looking at guys on SMT and trying to drive like that person. How are you going to do that? Like, you've spent your whole life driving this way. I mainly look at where are they faster than me? How can I make my car do that with how I'm driving it? Like, that's, and I try not to wear it out, because it can, like you said, you can look at it till your freaking retinas burn out of your head and try to convince yourself, like, I need to do this more and drive differently. And yeah, I think to a case, like, maybe I'm doing this too much, but you can't drive like somebody else. I can't drive like Denny Hamlin. I can't drive like Chase. No.
You should drive like Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, just try to drive like yourself and try to get your car to where it needs to be so you can drive it. So I really don't spend too much time on that stuff. Like SMT, I'll look a little bit before the week, but I don't really rely on that.
My first car was a 1998 Pontiac Bonneville. So my dad got aftermarket, put like the little screen right up in the roof, right, flipped down, and he had a Nintendo 64 installed. So my brother and I, We'd do Wave Runner. Remember Wave
Yeah.
Run, the jet ski game,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mario 64, Mario
Yeah.
Kart 64.
Yeah, WrestleMania
Hours,
2000. I was pretty good
WrestleMania?
at
Who would you
WrestleMania
pick?
2000. I was Stone Cold guy.
Stone Cold,
Yeah,
that's-
I mean,
yeah.
how can you not? It was Stone Cold, and then
Did you watch
like,
the Hulk Hogan documentary?
I did. I watched it on the plane this
Is it
weekend.
good?
I was enjoying. It gave me like he was a little bit before. You know, like I was like Triple H, Goldberg type. Like that's the guys that because Hulk.
We were very back end of Hulk.
Yeah.
We were more like Hollywood Hulk.
Yeah.
type of guy.
The
He was WCW by the
WCW.
time we got into it.
And it was a perfect view and a lens into his mindset, right? Because you look at his life, and he's always craving the affirmation and the high. You're craving the crowd just giving it to you,
Yeah.
right? And he went all the way to the grave, wanting one more hit.
Yeah.
One more hit.